Oh. Oh. Am I showing up? Hold on a minute. Oh, something's up with my camera. Well, I think StreamYard's just froze. Hey, there we go. God, I don't know what's going on with StreamYard right now. How are you all doing, everyone? Welcome back again to another live show on the channel. It is the crazy one tonight, but we're going to do it just maybe a slightly little bit different because particularly first half of the show, I think we want to definitely pay our respects and send our wishes to a person who's sadly no longer here with us anymore. And yeah, that is none other than King Kev as well. We'll get people's thoughts on what memories they had of him. What was the best time that they had when Keegan was manager as well. So we'll be asking people on what memories they do have of King Kev as well. Of course, people laying things like shirts, scarves, flowers, etc. Fantastic. More and more is getting laid as well outside the ground. It's just absolutely fantastic. And they will be keeping that up until at least for a few more days as well. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to do. We will have the food picks now within the show, and then we'll discuss the Newcastle news in the last part of the show and maybe get some of the transfer news as well. So, there you go. Well, then. So, you know what to do, guys. If you enjoy the show tonight, of course, smash that thumbs up if you enjoy tonight. And please hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed, we job what we bring out for you. Please hit that bell notification. It lets you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure all up to date with everything. You do not want to miss at all. If you want to give a donation, if you want to become a member, it's 99p. Hit the join button, and you will be input in our prize draws we do as well. And link is pinned again on tonight's show as well. If you want to come on as well, feel free to do so. Yeah, let's dive into comments quickly. Good evening, Trevor. It's that time of the week again, ready for the weekend. Will, good evening. Rest in peace, King Kev. You'll never be forgotten. Well said. Are we staying overnight at the Crown Plaza before tomorrow's game? Will's at the game tomorrow. That's good. Brian, good evening. Still can't believe Kevin has gone. It's been a rough week. Even walking up to the ground when my wife and daughters with flowers was too much. There must be a statue. Absolutely. God, it was even odd when I was putting a scarf down as well. Oh, what a legend. That's well and truly missed now. Julie, good evening. Thanks for just watching the end. Yeah. Oh, you've seen a lot of each other. There you go. Jay's in the chat. Hope you're well, Jay. Joe, good evening. Hope you are well as well. Thoughts start already, Peter. Yeah, because of the probably took. It was me camera. I don't know what was doing there. StreamYard's just been a bit slow than it. Philip, good evening. Hope you are well as well. Dave, good evening. Hope you are well. Philip, rest in peace, King Kev. Gone but never forgotten. Good evening, Jackie. Hope you are well as well. Oh, Jesus, Trevor, it started already. Good evening, Tom. Hope you're well. I put flowers down this afternoon. Yeah, a nice one, Will. Yeah, I know you asked us there, but yeah, because I've been at work today. But so yeah, there you go. I've just seen a lot of each of that. Yeah, truly amazing to see any UFC fans going outside St. James's Park. Tributes to King Kev. Yeah, with the scarf shirt. Yeah, bottles of brown ale as well. Yes, I am certainly going in. Hope you're well as well, Ian. Certainly will be there tomorrow. Still good at about King Kev. Was up there on Wednesday. Put some flowers down inside the Book of Confidence. Got me away shirt today with Keegan on the back. Nice one, Tom. I've ordered my away shirt today as well. So just waiting for that to arrive. So, yeah, it looks brilliant. We'll discuss that in the last part of the show as well, the new away kit, because that is fantastic, that new away shirt. Looks brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. No, it's fine. Well, don't worry about it. Well, then let's time to get the guests on and let's have our, for this part of the show, pay our respects to a certain legend. So we got David, Mason, Callum, Jay with a nice cracking background. King Kev, legend, you're never forgotten. Chippers, Joe, good evening.
Good evenings.
Yeah, I'll hope he is well.
Hello, Marky.
Peter was down to Jude's pop of the new kit in the
Yeah,
this immense massive.
Get that national anthem song.
And I found out. Well then, guys, let's pay our respects to a certain legend. Jay, I mean, what other memories have you had as King Kev at this football club?
Well, I grew up in the Sir Bobby Robson era, so I missed his first spell at the club, but I got a load of searched up loads of history on him and see how much he changed the club so much when he came in. It was great to see him in his second spell, even though it was only a short spell with us. But to lose such a legend like him, I mean, it hit hard. It really hit hard when found out that he had.
Oh, I forgot to Callum in. Sorry, Callum, I forgot you there.
It's all right. Carry on Harry Mag's TV.
When he turned out he had like stage 4 cancer, and it's not nice to hear. And then to hear he passed, which just came to an absolute shock. It's if it wasn't for Kev, you beg to reckon where the club would be at this point.
Oh, absolutely, totally. Chibbers, we were you on the TDR fan forum, and you were seeing so many memories of King Kev as well.
Oh, yes. I mean, like I said, what can you say that hasn't already been said? Just he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve to go like that. I think this is going to hurt a lot of people for a long time. It's not going to be something that people will just go, that'll be next week. They'll forget about it. It'll be a while before this, time passes over.
Yeah, absolutely. Good evening, Dave, Lawrence.
Good evening.
Full options.
Aye. Well, Joel, any memories of King Kev you remember?
Oh God, I remember when he first became manager. I remember rushing out to buy the pink and the Chronicles.
Pink, I remember the pink, yeah.
Yes. Now I remember his first home game at St. James's against Bristol City. God, because Ozzy O'Dealers had us a bloody complete and utter mess. Fantastic footballer, but by Christ, he couldn't manage Newcastle to save his second life. Lee Clark summed it up perfectly. When he turned around, he goes, "There's nobody bigger than the club." He went, "But if anyone was to come close to it, Kevin Keegan was that one." Because without Kevin Keegan, there wouldn't have been a Newcastle United. The club would have went out of business because we would have been relegated into what we would class now as the old third division.
What's League One nowadays?
And the club wouldn't have survived. It just wouldn't have survived because John Hall just didn't have the kind of money to pump into it to keep it going. He even admitted it himself. But to lose him is it's like losing a part of your family.
I absolutely agree.
When you grew up with these playing for the tune and then managing them and creating the entertainers and then the way that fat cockney bastard fucking tread him. His legacy shouldn't have ended like that.
No.
Absolutely not. Well, there's a comment from Brian that's just come in. Let me just find it. He's just saying, I was disappointed with how to end it in the Ash era because unfortunately that's the last time he ever came to the club.
Yeah, it is.
Lawrence, any memories of King Kev? Maybe not the first time, but maybe the second when he came back as manager the second time.
Well, it was before the first match, but I do remember, some of the excitement when he came back as
Mhm.
the second time round, and just a shame, as mentioned, how things ended. But I liked what you said on ESPN about how things are going. For example, in Sammy Hippier, who was a year out from retirement, but he would have been a really good signing for a year. With just low balls, and then of course the whole thing with Milner going, Gonzalez coming in. Of course, I've read about this in the book, and yeah, I think. But even though obviously I don't have memories of him from his first spell as manager, as a player, you see the clip. I've seen the clips plenty of times, and that tells you something.
Yeah, Philip's a massive fan of your background, G, by the looks of
It's my living room. just right outside the newly rebuilt St James's Park.
I still have the shirt Kevin Keegan gave me 30 years ago, framed on my wall. I will never sell. It says Aussie Mag. Good stuff, absolutely.
I think I'm going to go to the ground on Sunday to put something down with the tributes.
Good stuff, Lawrence. Kevin Keegan wasn't just a Toon legend. He was a footballing icon. Rest in peace, King Kev. Never forgotten, says Wacky. I used to get the ping quite regularly after our games at the weekend as I went to the corner shop with me dad every Sunday.
Just to let the thing came back into place a couple of years ago. But that's not mainly for non-legal.
Yeah. The ping only came on a Saturday. He was appointed manager on a Wednesday. You might have got the Chronicle that day. Yeah, the ping was a ping on a Saturday only. Keegan and the Entertainers were the reason I started supporting Newcastle. I was in a Liverpool supporters family, says Trev. I was one of many to shed many a tear when I heard that Kevin's news passed away. 75 isn't that old anymore in real terms. Do you know what? Yeah, I did as well. It's amazing the effect a meeting has. Only met him very briefly a couple of times, but what a lovely bloke, says Tom. Oh, he was just a down-to-earth guy as well. Ian Will's dad says his dad was at King Kev's first game as well. That's an extension. The ability stresses all the way from the southeast. Mason, maybe any memories of King Kev at the Toon?
Well, I was born. But I had a bit of memories from his third spell but it's the second time as manager. The thing what pissed me off when I found out.
Oh, sorry.
The twat didn't want sign Luka Modric.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
What? Imagine if we had signed him for fuck's sake.
Said he was too slow, wasn't he? And then Keegan got players like Cisco and Gonzalez brought behind his back.
I think it's the height that they were talking about for Modric.
Yeah.
I just want to say I've had a couple of thoughts past obviously since he died.
Oh yeah, I remember that as well, Brian.
Obviously Joe's alluded to it. For somebody to save the club not once but twice, you never see that in football. You've never seen it in football.
No,
apart from a couple of times.
That's it.
But for somebody who was obviously when I first spoke on Monday that you had died, I went for a walk anyways. But I think I was just deflated for the rest of the day because for somebody who for what he done for Newcastle, it's just absolutely phenomenal. And I didn't realise this as well. Another one who's another connection to one of my teams. He was good mates with John Toshak because obviously Liverpool. I mean, I think his legacy will just live on forever, Kevin Keegan, to be honest. Because we as Joe alluded to, we probably would have been in the National League if we hadn't been careful. But if it wasn't for Keegan and what he done for he built them stepping stones for where we are now. And I think everybody here and everybody in the chat and who was watching will be forever grateful to the bloke for what he's done.
Absolutely. Tom says, too, you don't remember him as a player, but I was there in his second spell when he came back in 92, right through the way through. It was bedlam when he came back. Absolutely stunned. I can imagine, yeah. Cancer is a twat, took me mum at 60. The quicker they figure out how to cure the bear. So again, sorry to hear, Trev. Yeah, we know it's a horrible feeling, we know. We can always remember the famous Class 5-0 win against Man U. Yeah, there's one of them. But definitely one of my favourite memories of King Kev was bringing a certain Alan Shearer back home.
Peter, I didn't see that.
A legend.
Peter, thankfully, me granddad isn't here because he would have probably slapped you if you mentioned Shearer.
God, that's definitely one of the best to bring a certain legend back home.
No, but if he mentions Shearer, he kicks off straight away.
Oh, but no, it's definitely got one of them. It's definitely not just that. All them people who were around St James's Park that day to see him come back. Went on Tuesday, put flowers down, got emotional. He was a bit of a bloke. Met him a few times, and he's just a good crack. One of the lads. I remember when he did it.
I think I'm the only one who hasn't met him.
I remember him. I've seen him at the Sage once. He was doing a talk at the Sage about his career and all of that. That's a game that he hooked. I remember the Walk Kev as a player. I idolised him. And good evening, John. Hope you're well. Absolutely. Dave, any memory? Of course, you were on the TTR fan forum, and you, of course, you remember you must have quite a few classic memories of King Kev.
I do, yeah. I was 7 when he signed as a player back in '82. I've still even got me pictures. Obviously, that's obviously me dad took when we were there. Like I say, just sitting in the Milburn stand. Obviously, you know, it was crammed as fuck, like. Yep. But I was in disbelief, obviously, when I heard the news. I was literally racing around online, looking at the news to see what's going on. No, he couldn't have went yet. No. And sure enough, everybody picked it up, and I'll go as far to say, obviously, I had a good old ball because that guy did mean a lot to me. He was, as Joe alluded to it earlier, we were on our way, going way down the leagues, out of business, the whole lot. If he hadn't came, obviously he got us out of trouble. Mm-hmm. And obviously, even though he didn't have any managerial experience at the time, we took him on as the manager, and he gave us, honestly, the best years that we've had up to this date as a manager.
Totally.
Players he brought in, yes. You pointed out earlier, if it wasn't for that second phone call he made to Alan Shearer, Shearer would never have come home. And we got the best years out of Shearer. Even Shearer himself says he's got no regrets about making that choice. But I'm still struggling today. I've been down to the ground twice, and that obviously I paid me respects. Obviously first, and I went back and put some memorabilia down, along with a personal note. And obviously I caught Adam Payne's video the day, and it's absolutely immense down there now. It's literally going round the stadium.
I'm not surprised.
That is basically the total signal for every Newcastle fan about what that guy meant to our club. Obviously, I'll never forget him. And like I say, I've still got a couple of pictures, obviously old ones, to get developed and basically framed up. But he's I'll never forget the guy. Like I say, I can remember that time. Like I say, and I was one of the few who was there in front of the steps when he came out and he told her that obviously they were selling coal. And basically, there was just something in his voice. I mean, when he told where obviously if we wanted him to go, all we had to do was start chanting in the ground and he'd go. But it was just something in his voice. Obviously, he was asking us to trust him, and there was pure sincerity in his voice. Obviously, he had some plan, obviously, that he wasn't willing to tell her, but we turned, obviously, we literally were comfortable. We said, yeah, well, yeah, Kev, we'll trust you. And next thing you know, obviously, we've got bloody, we've got Ginola, we've got Les, and obviously the following season we'll get Shearer. Honestly, that just tipped it. That just tipped it. Obviously, he knew what he was doing.
Jason, fuck off. I've just seen your message, man.
And we got Keith Gillespie as well, Dave, didn't we?
We did, mate. We did. Actually, Joe, I thought you were fucking old than that. Do you not remember him as a player as well?
I was only 3 when he signed for us.
Were you?
Aye.
Well, think yourself. Look, you like I say. Well, obviously, there's very few games I can actually remember, but obviously I can remember that because it was literally pandemonium that first game when he played for us. It was absolute pandemonium. That's the only reason I remember it.
Yeah. I mean, my older brother used to sneak into the Gallagher's back in the day. He used to sneak into the Gallagher, and he's seen Keegan play a few times.
Yeah. But like I say, I'm sure I can echo everything. Obviously, I'm here. Obviously, from everybody, and even the TTR lot. Obviously, it still hurts today, even though it's been a few days. But it still hurts, and we as a fan base will never ever forget him.
No,
he needs to take his rightful place next to Sir Bobby Newlick.
Yeah. Well, we're having that conversation about where we think the club should put his statue because it
got to be next to Bobby and Shearer.
Way in the middle.
Either there or by the steps.
Yeah, well, if you remember rightly, obviously Kev actually turned round and said he didn't want one until after he went, which is fair enough. But because I made a bit of a silly suggestion, and maybe a one somewhere by the famous steps where he come out with, but it was pointed out to me that it would only be like obviously on match days it would be seen. So yes, I would definitely think the 3 people that probably meant the most to this club, I would just say get him in amongst them. Obviously Bobby, Alan, and now Kev.
Yeah, absolutely. Statue, just catch up with the comments. Where am I up to with my comments? Yeah, 2 managers gone from. Yeah, absolutely. So sad. Absolutely. Remember what Kev as a player Liverpool as well was a cracking player. He was. Yeah. Head over heels. It's actually still on my playlist. Actually, nice to keep all photos of lovely memories of our managers. Absolutely. The Milburn saying, it wasn't built tonight. It would have been.
Jason, you're going to be that's jealous for that fucking strip club message.
They break the mold when they make King Kev. I always remember the scrap with Bremer when he was at Liverpool. I remember that as well. I heard about him. I've seen a clip of that. Kevin Keegan did fantastically well to get Man City promoted back to the Prem. Nearly first attempt back in the 2001/02 season and got Man City finishing 9th in the Premier League. Yes, he did actually. I was shocked how he threw Pete Graves. Yeah. That's when you send it to me, Brian, when Pete Graves put a message out, King Kev deserves statue 100%. Statue and a stand after him. Stand name after him. Where's the Gallagher or the East Stand? That deserves a name after good old King Kev.
I say the East Stand name after him.
Do you know what it is? I wouldn't have entertained the Gallagher end being renamed after anybody, but if anyone did deserve it, it's King Kev.
I totally agree. Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it was the old mess before. It was I've just been corrected. Obviously, yes, it wasn't formally the Milburn until '88. I do know that, but the problem being, Joe, with the stand, Peter, right? If we are going to get another stadium, right? Do you think a stand named after him in the new ground would mean as much as what it would do at St James's itself?
Oh yeah,
that's my point.
I do agree. You say if we have a new stadium, name Kevin Keegan after him, one of these stands.
But we also talked about this is on TDR. Imagine if I had the new stadium named after. If we got the new stadium had it named after Kevin Keegan.
Yeah.
But say, but any stadium's going to obviously it's going to have a sponsor named.
Can you do it?
That's
Can
a
you
problem.
do that?
Should do. I don't see why it shouldn't.
No, I'm just saying because you didn't see it, because I haven't seen anywhere else name like do that before.
Well, true, yeah, but you never know. Maybe the club should retire the number 7 jersey. I don't think they will. But Joe Lindsay have got it as well, so no doubt there'll be a huge special minute science plus for King Kev at St James Park for our game against Liverpool. There's also going to be a minute silence tomorrow as well for the gated game. I'll be there.
Fuck off.
And we're going to be wearing armbands for all the pre-season friendlies as well.
That's right. Yes.
I've also heard War Flags are going to be putting a massive display on for that first league game as well.
You know, you can't change the Gallagher and the Leasers. Rename the stand. If there's a new stadium, then a stand there could be named after him too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Saudi Airlines Keegan Stadium has a ring to it. I can't remember if I've seen a photo. I mean, this was probably a while back. It must have been when I was still going. Flybe airline company was going around. I think it was a plane that had a picture of Kevin Keegan on it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but Peter, like I say, my point was with the stand bit is basically the current St James's Park was where Keegan played and managed.
Yep.
That was his home. So obviously, if we do get a new stadium, I don't know if the stand would obviously mean as much as what it would now.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm definitely all for a stand being named, obviously, in the current St James's for him. Definitely, like I say, well deserved, beyond. But obviously, yeah, I think the statue would probably be first, maybe.
Yeah. Rename the stand. I don't get the retire and shirt numbers. That's fair enough. Well, I know Liverpool have done it with Jota, which is understandable. I'd get the statue done first because then you can move it to the new stadium. That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Statues can be easily removed.
It's bad as it looked like Hulk Hogan always felt like King Kev would make a comeback, Hart ruling it. Absolutely. You know, your new stadium's going to be sponsored, adding his name. Yeah. But I'll be like, I want definitely the club has to definitely name something with Kevin Keegan. Yeah, Jace just sent me the 40 here. Hold on, I'm going to put it up. I'll just get it off MEX. Yeah, there was a 40.
Especially the Kevin Keegan, that famous line in his last interview. I love when that happens.
That was definitely one of the best as well. I would love it if we beat them before we play Man United as well.
Oh, the famous game 4-3 against Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
But he's still he's a legend. Ronaldo, he's a true legend.
Absolutely.
That was one of the best games. But unfortunately, we were on the losing side, and that's basically what hurt me.
Only 3 years old. 3 years old that game that happens.
Yep.
But there was also the 7-1 against Spurs as well.
That's unreal.
I've got the 7-1 against Spurs and the 5-0 against Man United on VHS.
7-1 against Spurs, yes.
I've got that.
That was fantastic. That game, that was absolutely fantastic.
7-1, 7-1 against Spurs. There's another one. Just stand in new stadium will be fine. It will be honouring the history of the club that never changes. Totally. Yeah. Right, here's that one. Here it is. That's the one. That was it.
That's brilliant.
Oh wow! Oh, that is lovely. Oh, what?
I think I probably got 4 of that on my computer.
There you go.
Would you have a statue with Kevin Keegan as a manager or as a player?
Oh, that's a good question there, Callum.
It has to be. I think it has to be as a player because that was when he done the best because he saved us from going out of business. Literally, because a lot of you guys won't realise how close we come to going out of business as a club. And
sorry about it, Magpie. I just look like a YouTuber about it, but oh my god! And we are so lucky. Someone said, "I'll come and watch YouTubers who went around the stadium about Kevin Keegan," and like he said, if if his great grandfather, look, he survived from the first war or the second one, I can't remember. If he wouldn't be alive, the club would be not club anymore, you know. But look, he survived, and have Kevin Keegan having us.
It's a lovely touch from Flyby. Yeah, the 2-1 win against Sunderland. Yeah, the 2-1 win against Sunderland at Roker Park. Was there any fans there? Because I remember they were watching it from the arena.
We weren't allowed away fans. Like that was their last season at Fairground.
At Roker Park.
I think they didn't let us in for safety reasons, so we respond by not letting them in when they came to St James's.
That's right, didn't he?
Make sure you video. Make sure you video of him. It's Jesus Park against the Liverpool game. Make sure you video of him.
We went through a couple of seasons where no away fans were allowed at each other's ground because of the actual trouble that would probably be caused.
That's it. Kevin Keegan, Thomas's manager for me. Kevin Keegan left the tune in a helicopter. He came back with Terry Mack and saved us from disaster. Absolutely, yes. And what's even more sad about this, because of Terry Mack's condition as well.
I was going to mention that, Peter.
His family have had to post it on his behalf again, which is so sad.
Did Kevin Keegan sign SBS?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And he signed back with Peter Beardsley.
Yeah, he brought Beardsley back.
Yeah, absolutely.
But SBS was Castle when he scored them goals against Barcelona. Them goals scored against Barcelona that time.
But
what year was that? Would it be Barcelona?
1997.
97.
Well, this is the players. This is the players he had in total from his first managerial spell. So you had Brian Kilcline, Kevin Sheedy, Darren McDonough, Brian Kilcline must have came back again. No, he must have had a loan spell out. Peter Garland, Paul Bracewell, John Beresford, Barry Venison, Robert Lee, Bjorn Christensen, Mark Robinson, Scott Sellers, Andy Cole, Peter Beardsley, Nicky Papas Vasilo, Alex Matthey, Malcolm Allen, Mike Hooper, Mike Jeffrey, Sammy Hippier, must be a different Judas Colga, Chris Holland, Rule Fox, Darren Peacock, Mark Hottinger, Steve Guppy, Jason Drydale, Philip Albert, Paul Kitson, Keith Gillespie, Jimmy Crawford, Les Ferdinand, Warren Barton, David Ginola, Shaka Hislop, David Etok, Darren Huckabee, Tino Espria, David Batty, of course, Alan Shearer, Rodney Jack, Thomas Cockiness, and Johnny Johnson.
I think we saw Shearer with a Blackburn, didn't we?
Yeah, it was from Blackburn we got him from.
If I'm not mistaken, I think it was 93. I think was signed Will Fox. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's it.
Remember saying Shearer was all over Sky's posting and signing Shearer and everything.
Look who's here.
Presented to Jesus Park.
And very early as well.
Can I just make a point? Can I just make a point here quickly?
Go on then.
It's about Archer at the gym yesterday. He bottled because there was a fit last two treadmills down from me, and Archer bottled it yesterday. Being on the treadmill next to here.
I'm surprised I haven't got the new top on Archer.
I've actually bought it. I bought it a day.
Nice. Player, then manager, because you're right, David came so close to liquidation.
Oh, by the way,
8-0 Sheffield Wednesday was there. That was under Bobby. And Shearer scored 5.
Yep.
New look for
another
me,
cracking game.
We'll do that in the last part of the show. Lee Clark, fantastic saving for us. Also had 2 spells at our club. I was there when we bought Alan Shearer to the club, says Gordon. He had some great players.
Because he sang a song by himself. Welcome King sang a song by himself, didn't he? What was that song he sang by himself?
Yeah, it's a great. He maybe had a couple of bad players, but maybe not many.
What was that song he sang again? People, he sang by himself. He sang a song by himself, didn't he?
Oh, I can't remember what it was.
It was on first thing on Facebook the other day.
We released Shearer as a kid, cost 50 million to get him back. Yeah, we paid the money to go and get him because he was on the verge of going to Man United at first. But King Kev was straight back onto him and got him in. Got him back.
What the fuck, Chivas?
And did you actually know? I think most of that money come from the Brunel company.
Yes.
The brewery.
How much was that Shearer for? How much was it?
15.
15 million.
A then world record at the time. We broke the transfer budget, obviously, and basically we just went and got him.
Hey, Jordan's in as well. You're a Jordan.
All right.
No, put the foot backwards. Get him.
Oh, when you wake his prob awesome, I'll definitely be getting it. It's great to see win the World Cup. Wedding. Jordan, any memories of good old King Kev?
Well, I was the luckiest person because I actually met him.
Oh, so Joe must have popped. He's trying to get back in, but I've got 10 people on screen, unfortunately. We'll just have a wait till someone drops out. Sorry, Joe. It's just that we've got 10 on screen. So there you go. No words. He was saying all to you, Jordan. Any other memories of King Kev?
I remember when he signed Alan Shearer. That was, oh my God, that was the best.
Hey, good evening, Star Wars. Chipper's dead. Chipper's, are you there? He's fell asleep.
Because Aaron Robson and Aaron Robson was in his park and I'm signing Shearer. Signing. Aaron Robson actually in his park when signing Shearer. Aaron Robson was actually there.
He was. It's like Rose Gallery. With the inflation that occurs most levels, Shearer would still be the most expensive player at 50 million. Then would be the equivalent to 260 million.
How much would he be worth now?
Hey, Joe's back. You back there, Joe?
I certainly am.
Good.
Sorry, I had to take a phone call through.
I know it was Joe. That's fine. Orcha, King Kev, any good memories of good old King Kev?
Oh, well, bear in mind, I was still quite young back in the 90s when I was born in 91. So, he was just a really good, a good player, great manager, and Newcastle fans adored him. And I verbally remember the time when we did sign Shearer, even though I was just a youngin'. But mostly it was when he came back to Newcastle for the second time running, 2008. Obviously, when we had the likes of Gonzalez, Zisco, all them players. Yeah. But I know a fact, I might be wrong, but I've not heard it was true. But when James Milner was still at the club,
yeah,
and obviously I think he left Newcastle to join Villa, and then I don't know if it was round about then when he left the tune. I don't know if it was to do with he wasn't getting the money to buy players that he wants to bring in.
Yeah,
but
Archer, I'll tell you
mainly because Dennis Wise was bringing all the transfers in.
It was purely because basically he brought that Cockney scumbag in, obviously Dennis Wise, who was doing the transfers, and Keegan didn't want him to do it. That's why that's how the palaver started.
It did.
Yeah.
Because Keegan liked being in control of his own transfers, and obviously you saw what he brought to the club, so he was quite capable. But obviously Dennis Wise was picking players without Keegan's consent.
Exactly.
Keegan signed Genie, didn't he?
Yeah.
Keegan signed a Genie Gutierrez, didn't he?
I could be wrong. Did King Kev don't want sell Shay Given, or is it someone else?
No, that was after
later.
Keegan left.
Yeah,
right. This is who Keegan signed, of course, in his second spell in Newcastle. So we had a couple on trial. James Thomas Hansel, again, that was a trial. Fabio Zamblera was on 300k. Olaf Soderberg was on a free. Levan Diarta, and then on a trial, then became a 3-month deal after that. Jonas Gutierrez, of course, from Real Mallorca. Stoyanov was a trial, and again, Ian Goranov again on a trial. Danny Guthrie, 2.5 million. Sebastian Bresson, which didn't really work out.
No.
Georgie Taziev, again, was a trial. But again, Sebastian Bresson, but we permit to pay the money. Fabrizio Colocini.
Yep.
Lucas Komenak, again, was a trial. Alexander Solly,
Legend
again, was a
Colocini.
trial. Niall Ranger, he got in as well. Would you believe it?
Great.
Did he left in? I don't know. So we see it's coming up with Cisco and Gonzalez, but he didn't buy those players. That was Dennis White.
And
Gonzalez was brought in on loan.
Yeah, and that's the thing, obviously, just trying to refresh my memory as well. Who the fuck brought in that Mackham fucking scumbag keeper, by the way?
Which one?
Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember.
Was it Lionel Perez?
Lionel Perez, yeah, I remember him.
French eye.
That was under, I think that was when Keegan left.
That was Gullit, wasn't it? Or Dalglish, it was one of the two.
Was it?
No.
I just remember that stinking scumbag.
Well, he was signed 1998. That was Dalglish before he got the sack.
Yeah. I think Tony's in the waiting room, but again, we're quite full. We're quite full at the moment.
Do you remember? And then we're not in that born that time. Do you remember the FA Cup final? Kevin Keegan against us in the Liverpool against Newcastle in the final, 1974, I think.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, rings a bell.
Yep, the year I was born.
There you go. Even in all, I thought I multitask by walking the dog and listening to your riff-raff, so we keep well started. Cricket show with you and Billy just before as well. I'm going to
probably Kevin Keegan had cancer in his stomach. That's how he died.
Yeah,
he had cancer in his stomach, didn't he? Or something?
Yeah, it's stage 4 cancer. Alan Chew will be worth at least 100 million in today's window.
Was it in his stomach he had it?
Yeah, it was. I was born in 1991, yeah.
I was just going to say, hold on 2 seconds. Who the fuck is Stato calling riff-raff the twat?
I was born 1991, so probably too young to have memories of Kevin that period.
I was born 92. I was born 92 when
he almost managed from when manager to an activist in the game. No way, Archer's a year older than me, raised by the Wolves.
Yeah.
Raised by the Wolves.
That even caught me. Archer, I honestly thought you were older than that, so honestly, I did.
No, knows how old I am.
How old are you, 4 was like?
I'm only 21.
Oh Christ! I thought you were born at least before 91, at least, mate. Honestly,
Archer's still in the Stone Age.
Around, definitely.
Oh, I know that. I think it's
I was born 92 when Kevin Keegan was here.
1990, I was born. I was there when Kevin Keegan returned back in 2008. Dennis was another close one. I was Dennis White. Who had that? Also, that prick Derek. We also had that prick Derek Lambias under Penfold. Yeah.
Oh,
He's that type of OK player manager whose memories are down generation. Not many people have that kind of legacy. Tony's in the chairs in the waiting room, but we are a bit full up in the moment.
Tony.
You well, Tony. Say hello to Tony.
Oh, Tony, you know who I am yet?
Yeah, Archer was Shane before he was reading. And well, thanks. Yeah, because we've got 10 on screen. That's the maximum of stream you're allowed.
Here's the thing about Kevin Keegan. Here's another one. Do you remember the advert with those sugar pops?
Oh, yeah.
The Honey Monster in a Toon shirt.
That was funny, that.
I think it was the game against Chelsea.
That. Oh, yeah.
I think signing him was a mistake, though.
And there's another Albert is with Les when we signed Les Verona with our new home kits, the 96. Oh, try and find what. How it looks like. Oh god.
Oh god, what?
Jason.
No.
But yeah, sugar puff with Kevin Keegan.
I'll see what I'm seeing.
I think David's gone somewhere. I remember still coming to the scene. He had a boyfriend there, and I don't know what that was on about.
He's married. What?
Hold on a minute.
Guess what? Though? It is my birthday in 2 weeks.
Oh, nice one.
No one knows how old I am.
What's your mummy getting you like?
I don't know what you're getting is. Exactly.
There you go. Oh,
if I remember rightly, you're a little bit younger than me.
I'm only 21. Man. I'm only 21.
Yeah, bollocks.
Oh,
yeah, God, I feel like a fucking granddad now, man. How are you, man?
Hey, now we can get Tony in.
21 plus 15.
Hi, everybody.
Well, Tony, let's see. No,
Tony.
well, Well, Tony, let's get your thoughts, your memories of good old King Kev.
You know who I am.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a shot. Obviously, we knew he had this stage 4 cancer, which he came out with a few weeks ago, and it's obviously took him pretty quickly, hasn't it? And took everybody by surprise. To be fair, thought he would have been around a bit longer. Shame that England didn't get to the World Cup final for him, because I'm sure he would have loved that. But nonetheless, I mean, look, yeah, what a great guy. I mean, I remember 1982 when he came to the club, you know, and when he left in that helicopter as well. Yeah, some great moments in the shirt as a player. Fantastic. And then when he come back as a manager, it was just like, you know, once John Hall, his Magpie group, took over the club, got rid of the old guard who were in there, who were just basically just stripping the club to bits, like Seymour and McKeague. And yeah, I mean, look, I remember, I think we were playing Swindon at home, if I remember rightly. And it was weird because I used to stand near the dugout in the Melbourne paddock, and second half came on and no Keegan in the dugout. It's a bit strange. Where's he gone, you know? And so obviously watching the game, and then obviously it was on the news later on that night that he had actually left and went back home because he felt he didn't get the promises of John Hall that he was supposed to have had for the money wise. I mean, when you think we were in desperate trouble, because we were actually in trouble to go to the, you know, what is now League One. And look, as much as I was tempted to go down to Leicester, I didn't get down there. But to go down to Leicester and win that game to keep us in the division, what a game that is, you know. And the thing is, right, as I say, such a great guy. And the thing with Kevin Keegan is an honest guy. And why I say that, because when we got the Premier League, we had Andy Cole. Andy Cole was banging goals in for fun for us. And when we sold him, I was devastated. And I was like to the fans, straight down to St. James's Park, what the hell is going on? Thought we weren't the selling club no more. Why is Andy Cole gone to Man United? And I admire Keegan for that day when he came on the steps and explained his reasons why Andy Cole was sold. And you know, and it still come to a blur that day when he done that, you know, and like everybody around were like, just wow, that he's, you know, he's actually had the balls to stand there on the steps. Because you tell me how many managers will actually come out and say that and stand in front of supporters and tell them why they sold a player. Because I tell you what, there's not many managers would do it. In fact, I don't think I've seen a manager do it. Would you get a manager in the Premier League do it? Would you get Pep Guardiola coming out and stand on the steps if?
No.
You know, if, say, for instance, Man City had sold Haaland and he was still there, would he come on the steps and speak to the fans? I doubt it very much. But that's the thing with Keegan. He was an honest man. So anyway, about an hour after that, I remember he's going to his car. I was still hanging around the stadium. And I said, look, I shook his hand. I said, look, I admire you coming out on the steps. I says, but I'm still devastated that you sold Andy Cole. I says, you know, at a critical time when he's actually banging the goals in for us. And he went, can I just say to you, he says, one thing I will say, he says, we've gained a very good winger in part exchange. He says, and I'm telling you now, he says, you might not know who he is properly. He says, but once you start seeing him play, you'll be like, wow, actually, that was a good move. He says, plus, when you see the striker we've got lined up to bring in the summer, you'll probably go, well, do you know what? That's a great replacement. And obviously that was Les Ferdinand. And of course. And I'll tell you what, yeah, he was right. Gillespie did turn out to be a cracking winger for us.
Yeah,
absolutely. And, you know, and obviously Ferdinand was a cracking player for us as well. Great striker. Him and Shearer had a great partnership. But yeah, such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. And I remember I was down at Grimsby when we got promoted and we all invaded the pitch at Blundell Park. And do you know what? He was absolutely brilliant because stewards were trying to get us off the pitch, and Keegan said to one of the stewards, "Leave them be. They're happy. The club's being promoted. The good times are coming back. Let them celebrate." And actually, the stewards actually did stand up and say, "Okay." But do you know what a great guy he was? What a great guy! And yeah, absolutely fantastic. And then when he come back as manager again under Ashley, you know, it didn't go the way it should have. You know, we all know that Dennis Wise getting a player off watching a player on YouTube's highlights for 3 minutes and saying, "Oh, he's the player," and then the poor guy comes in, no good whatsoever, the Uruguayan. And then, you know, Keegan obviously left because of all that, because Cisco came in and all this, and players were bought behind his back. And he successfully beat Ashley in court as well, which was brilliant of Keegan.
Got over £2 million.
Yeah, the guy is a legend. And if they do not name a stand after him, that's a tragedy. Because there should be one already named after Sir Bobby Robson in that ground as well, I'm afraid. Because I remember when Sir Bobby died, because I remember I was at that testimonial match the week before he died, because it was on the Sunday night, if I remember. Me and my daughter were there when Bobby Robson was wheeled on his wheelchair. I can remember my daughter saying, "He doesn't look well at all." And I said, she says, "I don't think he's got long left." And I says, "Well, I don't think he has." And then we went down and paid our respects for Bobby, and they had the Leazer's End stand open up for us. And that was full. I remember full of tributes. I mean, it was from people from like PSG all over the place, you know, Porto, everywhere. Because of where he's managed, you know. People come from all over the world for Bobby Robson. I'm surprised at Newcastle I haven't done that this time and opened up the stand, because I'll tell you now, you'd probably fill that stand like you did for Bobby Robson.
Absolutely. Totally, yeah, Tony. Games you remember as well under Keegan as well, Tony? Which best games are you thinking? Right, that was a game.
I remember when he scored on his debut. But yeah,
I was a manager.
But as a manager, I mean, look, you've got to look at the Man United 5-0 win. I mean, that was just fantastic.
Yeah,
you know, Tottenham as well. Yes, you know, smashing Tottenham at home. Everton with Shearer's feet, with that volley from Shearer as well. But yeah, look, there's loads of games, you know, that. I think the one that goes down in memory is when we got into Europe under him the first time, and Rob Lee scored a hat-trick of headers. That had never been done before, apparently. So, you know, for a midfielder to score a hat-trick of headers against Antwerp, that was absolutely fantastic as well.
Yes.
But yeah, you know, the only thing I wished he had done was won us that league, because when we were 12 points ahead, he should have won that league for us. We were coasting that. And I remember being at St James Park, we played Man United in the January, and Cantona scored. And that night we could not get a thing past Schmeichel. He was immense that night. I mean, I've got to be honest with you.
Yeah, he was.
If you want to see a world-class goalkeeper that night, you looked at Peter Schmeichel, because nothing was beating him. And as much as I was devastated when I come out the ground, and I said to a couple of guys, I said, "You know what?" I says, "I don't mind losing like that." I says, "Because we have tried to score." I says, "But unfortunately, Schmeichel's had a world-class performance tonight." I says, "And we can't get past him." And he went, "You're absolutely bang on." He says, "You're absolutely spot on with that."
Tony, there was about 3 or 4 that Les put straight in. Obviously, that should have went in, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And Schmeichel managed to save them.
Yeah, hell of a keeper Schmeichel was, wasn't he? But,
he was.
I remember when he was once linked to Newcastle and we didn't sign him, and he went to Man United instead. But yeah, I mean, the Man United 5-0, as I say, that's probably one of the best we've seen, you know. I mean, that was against a very good Man United side.
Yeah, well, that 5-0 obviously meant even more, because if you remember rightly, because the Wallop were thrown out in the Charity Shield that year.
Yes, they did. Yes.
So basically, when we got them back to St James's in the league, obviously, I think that was well deserved payback.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, definitely it was. I mean, as I say, there was some great moments, you know.
It was.
I always remember when Keegan said when we got promoted, he said when we first got back in, when we got into the Premier League for the first time, because obviously the Premier League had started when we were still in the old Division 1, which is now the Championship, obviously. And I remember when we got promoted, Keegan, and I couldn't believe what I heard from him. But when he said it, and I thought, do you know what? I wouldn't put it past him. And he said, I guarantee this club will be in Europe next season. I'll be finished in a place to get into Europe next season. And his football changed a lot in the Premier League because I liked his philosophy. We score one more than the opposition. He doesn't care how many we concede, as long as we score one more than them.
Yeah,
whether it was 5-4, 6-5, 7-6, whatever, he didn't care as long as we scored one more than them. And it was Cavalier football at its best.
There was some fantastic of UEFA Cup nights there, Tony, wasn't there? Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely. And as I say, that 12-point gap he lost, I mean, that'll always be the most famous thing when he said, you know, I'd love it if we beat them, love it. And then he just lost it because Alex Ferguson was just so clever at the main games, and that's the thing.
I feel Keegan is someone loved enough to enjoy seeing Newcastle get away from the fat Cockney bastard regime and move on as well. Win a trophy, know the club is in much better hands with a brighter path moving forward. Yeah, famous 1993-95 home kit. Yeah, with the McEwen's lager. That was a good kit. We were fucked, Tony, if we never won that game. We're sad to see Cole leave our club to go to Man United. Imagine if he stayed with us for the next season, we would have won the Premier League title. If we didn't, would we be able to? Would we be able to afford to buy Shearer? Probably not, I would say.
I'll tell you another thing which was good under Keegan as well. We signed a striker from Morton in Scotland. Nobody had ever heard of who he was. And the goal he scored against Sheffield Wednesday, what a belter that was. And I think it was Pressman who was in goal for them. And he was a cracking keeper, Kevin Pressman. And that was Alex Mattheey. What a goal that was.
Alex Mattheey.
And I'll tell you what.
I remember him.
He was one of those players people weren't too sure about. And I'll tell you who played well under Keegan at the time. I know he left the club after Benny Christensen as well.
Didn't we sign him from ABBA?
And Brian Kilclain, what a defender he was as well. What a signing that was.
Yeah, I've died during the time and I would never have done something as
tell you what though, I bought the new shirt today with just the number 7 on the back leg.
Nice one. I had to see Bobby Robson get sacked, absolutely. They couldn't open the stadium. Yeah, they couldn't open the stadium because it's getting worked up. Castle 5-0.
People, I'll get going now, but I say rest in peace, Keegan. Thank you for having us, and we'll always be there with you. And you keep watching us to Newcastle, watching us down to watch Newcastle game. Thank you, King Kev. Thank you very much.
Really, no worries, Callum. Take care. Good to see you.
Bye. Same to you. Bye.
Just by Newcastle.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that as well. Yeah. Totally, yes. We'll get into the food picks soon, but I just want to say something quickly before we get into the food picks. I want to say thank you to everyone that has supported this channel because we have now hit 2,600 subscribers.
Well done.
We've now hit 2,600 on the channel.
I'll drink to that.
Cheers, Tony.
My God.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah.
Well, tell you the truth. I'm just glad got Joe, Jay, obviously Tony and Chip for these fucking food picks because obviously the backups here.
There's also got to be a few Harvey Price cocks on, isn't there? Really.
Yeah. But Chippers, have you got your shirt yet? By the way, chap, I expect to see you in it.
I've ordered it, so I'm just waiting for it to arrive.
I've got the waist strip. I've bought that the day. I've got the number 7 on the back, but I haven't got the one Paul sent us yet. But I'm not too worried about that.
I'm not.
He never sent it.
It's the one that Paul sent you. Is the one I'm bought because do you want to know something, Chippers? I've just ordered a brand new scanner, mate, so I can chase you.
Yeah, in 7 weeks' time, Pete, I'm hoping to get on you. I'll hope to get on your show, but we'll have to see, because obviously where I'll be in 7 weeks' time, it's your show won't actually start till 12:30 midnight where I am. So yeah.
Oh, nice.
But hopefully I'll get on.
Suitcase, Tony.
Brilliant. 2,600 one, says Trev.
You got room in your suitcase for us, Tony.
Yeah, I'm off to Sri Lanka. I'm off to Colombo in Sri Lanka. So yeah, I'll be 4.5 hours ahead of the UK.
How about the Playboy Mansion?
He'll only be spending a week in Sunderland.
Absolutely, mate. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. But again, thanks for everyone's support to get to 2,600 subscribers. Really appreciate that. On to the next step. And your support means everything to us. To this
Everybody
channel.
apart from Mason.
There you are. Well then, guess what it is? Time for now. Here we go.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
just before we get into it, Ian just sent a £2 super chat. Congrats, Pete, on the subs, Cheersy, and really appreciate that. Tony's going to see strippers.
Not he's thinking about Thailand, not Sri Lanka, mate.
Anyway, and again, once in peace, rest in peace, King Kev. You are absolutely missed, well and truly. And you're never forget you. Happy I found this channel. Thank you very much. Anyway, here we go.
Miss Keith,
and grab your brew. I have a tale to tell. About Petey, Proudlock, and his crew. They're surely going to hell. Petey with his footy food picks. Chip has with cock jokes on the brain. Mason has his Swansea tales, and there's Lewis with his trains. Lawrence is there at hot dogs. He'll stand. Fuck off. 43 quid at Arsenal for a half-burnt drooping cock.
God.
That's all we talked about.
I'll be praising John.
Lawrence is there at hot dogs. He'll stand. And the crew yell, fuck off. 43 quid at Arsenal for a half-burnt drooping cock. Drooping cock. Drooping cock. Drooping cock.
Hey, there you go. Time for the food
Shippers.
picks.
Yes.
Beep, beep, beep.
What the hell? What was that?
He's getting scanned.
So Mr. B like that. Oh,
How
God.
It was reversing.
How much?
20 pence.
Oh, fuck that.
Right, you ready for the first pick? Here you go.
Oh.
God almighty. Somebody's shitting that.
Mason, is that last you've been texting had a been sick, like?
No.
What's that? Is that cheese and curry sauce or something? Or what?
It's loaded fries.
Fucking loaded fries.
Loaded with something else.
Loaded fries at Pinchbeck United for a $5. That's loaded fries. That looks like someone's just that just looks like someone's just brought that food back up there.
Looks like dog vomit.
No, Peter, no. Some obviously some tart has literally stuck a hand up her snatch and pulled her insides out and just dumped it into a bowl.
That's what happened during the half-time show when Katie Price came out.
Oh, that's funny, blue sister, isn't it? Bonnie Yellow.
Still Gorm's in the chat. What do we think of that? I think that's more like go straight in the bin with that.
I think it's just come out the bin by the looks of it.
It'd be good to stick in somebody's face who you didn't like, but that's about it.
Looks like Donald Trump's fake tan.
Right, here's your next one.
Yes.
Oh, Mason, that's the last you want to shag?
Oh,
unfortunately, this is nice, but this is very expensive.
Where's it at, Peter?
Sticking out of the side there.
We call this a cow and chicken burger, and it's at Spennymoor Town.
Jason, that's our arms and legs, mate.
Yeah. Oh no, not that bit on the end. That looks like a penis.
Yeah, that looks like off straight in the bin.
Any more for Spennymoor?
It's unfortunately they're charging 17 quid for that.
Fuck off! Nah.
17 quid.
Do you know what it is? That little thing on the end of it. It looks like. Do you remember Scary Movie?
Yes.
Do you remember the butler?
Oh,
dodgy little hands.
Strong hand.
Looks like one of the fingers, doesn't it?
It's not strong hand.
You did say Spennymoor, Peter.
Probably basted that the way he basted that turkey.
The other day, 17 quid. David really thinks that deserves a Billy. I think that does. I know it's a non-legal, still 17 quid.
Fuck off.
There you go. We've given it that one. Deserves
I
a
think
Billy.
Mason's stuck the shit out of it because he wants it. Like,
yeah.
Fuck off, man.
That's disgusting. 17 quid for a non-league team to do that.
No.
Should be shot.
Fucking Spennymoor, man. Mackham bastards.
Okay, right. Next one.
Oh.
Now that is Donald Trump's insides.
What you?
Looks like
you
a glue that he sticks his wig on with.
Is that a push to the trail or food?
It's a paella and a beer at Mormenor FC for a £5.
Who would have that?
Be a team in Spain because paella Spanish.
I want to ask. What would you rather have, the paella or the last train counter?
No.
We're missing.
Can't even see her face, man.
No, I'm sorry, Caitlin's squatting that bowl.
Mason,
can't say a boat race.
Mason's just
you never look at the mantelpiece while poking the fire, son.
Mason's just too thin. Mason's just too thin.
Banging her against the mirror.
Yes or no?
Just put
no.
Just put a bag.
Mind that paella looks like dog vomit with a bit of dog shit on the side of it.
That was like something you against Swansea, to be honest with you.
Tony, yes or no?
No.
You can't be seriously asking that question.
Maybe the pint, though.
The pint, yeah, but that's the only decent thing.
Some greedy bastard's been at it.
Well, then after a vanilla, when you can't find the toilet in the plate, will do.
Well, what I will say is there is a woman holding the pipe suggestively. If you have a look at her hand, at her right hand, look how she's holding the pipe.
Yeah, the pipe's missing the goldfish.
I think
don't
she's
mention Vindaloo to me because that Vindaloo ruined my life.
Okay, right. Next two ones are yours, Tony.
Who was that? That was Mason. That was Mason.
Yeah, it's got to be Mason.
That just sounds like it's ruined somebody's arse.
Did you follow through, Mason?
It just sounds like he's created that plate.
I think someone's getting a Thor award for that.
You go back to the first picture. That's what Mason's just done.
Right, yes, right.
It's not a wet fart.
But I did see the one who started off on Wednesday, mind.
It's definitely like Mr. Priestley out to Jackass, mate, when he shit his pants.
I've seen
Mason,
level 7. I've seen level 7.
Basically, go and check yourself.
Oh, did you see Dave, did you? Hope he's keeping well, hope he's keeping well.
Mason, which woman I send the voice and all that, do you like?
Right, here's your first one, Tony. Go on, take it away.
Oh, it's Mason.
Who sat on it?
Who sat on it?
Mason's last.
I'm sure it wasn't Caitlin Chippers.
Oh,
no, it'll have a ball print.
Go on then, Tony. Take us through that one.
It'll have pubes on it.
Probably has underneath the lid.
No, actually,
Lift the lid.
It's like that on Jerry Spell. I go, Jerry, I was born a man.
No, do you know what was actually quite a nice burger? To be fair, that.
And where from?
What, that one? That was from last Saturday at Harlow Town for £5. So, to be honest with you, it was freshly cooked because you got to. In fact, they actually give you like one of those, like you get in the restaurant where you get a buzzer and you have to wait for it, and the little alarm sounds on it. So I had one of those and I had to wait. But yeah, no. £5. Actually, to be honest with you, it was quite nice. It was really nice, and it was cooked to order as well, which is
cooked to order. Great. That's good as well. Yes, I'll say yes to that. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I'll have that.
For a £5, you kind of done that.
Beef cheese.
Not for a £5, you can't know.
Before you can see.
Tony, did you pay more or less to have it not set on?
Julie thinks it's a bit squashed. If I says £5 not bad to be fair, but that's a burger cooked to order. That.
Yeah, but as Jason said, do you pay like an extra £5 for like it'd be sat on, or for it to be normal?
I was just about to say, Chippers, with a side order of being sat on.
I know they call those type of burgers a smash burger, but I mean you haven't literally got to smash it.
That's what they are called. Actually, they are smash burger as well. Yeah,
there you go. That's a definitely yes for me.
Sure, and, cricket.
Right, next one, another one of yours, Tony.
Oh, Mason's just back.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that was it. That was at Mildenhall Town on Tuesday night. And again, that was £5.50. Freshly made burger. Actually saw the guy do it. Got the meat out.
I beg your pardon.
Round
he got his meat out, didn't
I'm telling you, I didn't think you were that inclined.
No, not that sort of meat. No, but no.
Tony, think before you say it, mate.
It's only if you've got crude minds, that's why. But the thing is, right?
But it's funny, mate.
But no. But honestly, that's made fresh, and I mean the guy. I know the guy quite well there, anyway. And
you do now. You're very good friends now.
No, because I play football for that club as well.
So play with the balls.
And
new balls, please.
He said people were saying to him last year that's probably the best burgers they've had in the league. So, but yeah, it was really nice. It was fresh, freshly cooked.
Yeah, Jay, new cubes, please.
But yeah, really nice burger, and for £5.50, you can't go wrong. I mean, I've seen worse at like Premier League grounds. And you're paying like nearly 20 quid for the same thing.
Yeah.
And they're an absolute disgrace. So to be honest with you,
you're right there, Tony.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah, you're right there.
On the beef cheese big on your birthday, Chippers. Beef cheese big, yes, definitely have that. That looks a better one. Yes, to that one needs onions and ketchup. Just got to send me where there's.
It did have ketchup on, but you just can't see it.
Can't go wrong with freshly made non-league food at a very good price. Absolutely. Tony had a flashback to the bogs. He got the meat out. Okay, next one.
Oh my god! What the hell? Is that intestines on chips?
No, it's steak and chips, isn't it?
Steak and peppercorn sauce and chips at Man City.
I think I've seen this before. How much is this again?
Nine quid.
Oh no!
Is that part of Bonnie Blue's fallopian tubes being cut up?
Oh!
Cost me less when I go and see a Mackham.
You know what? I think that looks quite nice, to be fair.
No, it doesn't. It looks like something off the bloody Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Peppercorn sauce, the best sauce to go with steak, 100%.
No.
Yeah, but that's just been freshly done because you heard Mason squirt all over it.
You didn't see him do it.
Whiskey and gravy on chips. Oh yes, please. I'll have a look. Too fantastic. Steak chips, no in hell for keep that. Bonnie Blue smashed back passage. Says Julie. I think I would say yes to that one.
Come on, Julie. Nice one.
That's not bad. I'd have that, says Jim. Yeah, I don't think 9 quid because steaks can be quite expensive. But 9 quid for that's not too bad, I would say. And peppercorn sauce is lovely. It's lush. Right, next one.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh my God!
Right, what is
Sinclair's
that?
in the house, everybody.
Well, I know what it is.
Sausage delivered to your seat at FC Utrecht.
What FC? What
In,
you doing?
in Holland.
Delivered to your seat.
Utrecht, that's it.
Well, please.
Sausage delivered to your treat, to your seat.
Where's
so
he fucking getting it from? His
by a
pants?
paper aeroplane.
Because you said erect, Pete.
FC.
It is erect, isn't it?
Is
That's definitely when. That's definitely when Tony asked to see his meat.
Is that Harvey
I'll
Price?
tell you what, he definitely needs to go and see a doctor, though.
Not for that, no.
Yeah,
It
it's
was only
it's grown the wrong way.
exactly. It's £2.13, but no, definitely.
Is that Harvey Price when he sees his mum?
Does that include delivery charge?
No, it comes on the paper aeroplane.
Literally.
So look, they must have that someone's knobbed with diseased jizz. Says Julie. Oh, here in a sausage
Like
no
gonorrhea on
think
top
keep that
of
with
it.
the sun. He said just got a stiff. It's a record, all right. And this is great, Jamie from the back. There
In
you
medical
go.
terms, that's what you call a wonky willy.
Oh, it's not delivered by someone with their thumbs on.
No.
Oh, God, Jim.
No, no, you know what that is? It's Willy Wonka.
Joe, imagine that
it was.
You imagine
It's Willy Wonka, it's wonky.
with his dodgy hand.
Yeah,
here's
Willy Wonka.
Here's your next
What
one.
the sausage?
What the fuck is this?
What?
Oh my days.
God.
Tony,
Like,
can
what
you
was
afford the
that?
button?
That's Frisbee.
Supposed to be a margarita pizza at HBF Park in Perth.
A pizza? I thought that was just a big burger.
How can you?
Yeah,
It's a pizza that's
Is
fucking
that a pizza?
cremated. It's bloody. Oh no.
It's a bloody Frisbee, that.
Right.
Oh,
Name and shame the club who's done that.
Me, I've cooked the pizza to that standard before.
what were you doing?
£10.43.
$10.43 for that.
Where's it at?
That's Australia for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
no.
£10.43. That's been to fuck that. No.
That
It's been left out
deserves a Billy.
left in the sun too long.
No,
In
that-
Australia.
Put that in the
Oh, no wonder
barbecue
then
and
they,
get the fucking oven, haven't they?
no,
They just
that
left
is
it out
just
in the sun.
somebody. That is just somebody who's had a pile of shit, leveled it off, and left it for 6 months.
Exactly. £10 for
Yeah.
that. As you
Looks like
see,
Will
Tony.
Harris.
They
can
can
fucking
definitely
Keep
keep
that.
that. Yeah. Mr. Hankey's Christmas. Oh, Mr. Hankey of South Park.
Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? Christmas Who?
Yes.
I would just
No,
need the
let's
chocolate
say it,
salty balls now.
Chocolate. Oh no, that was a flap for a minute there to burn Frisbee. Katie Price's smash bag bend. Pimita cremated as fuck. Heusland roasted in the doldrums. That's a flattened tail from 1892. No wonder there's no crowd there. They killed them all off.
Oh, they certainly smelt it.
Next one.
Well, the next one.
Here's your next one.
Way.
Well, that one got a cheer.
Hey. Tony, was this from Millwall, is it?
Saved it Bradford City for £4.
Oh,
It's definitely someone old. Look how wrinkled it
That's a
is.
big
Oh, it's a wrinkled old sausage, isn't it?
Yes or no?
No.
No.
I'll say that because it's wrinkled.
it needs ironing. You know, I think all the creases in this.
No, King Dong's
that-
definitely
that-
showing his age.
Give it to Katie Price. She'll soon name
bread.
it.
That
Now,
bread
what
definitely
happened
looks
when
off. That's
you know
very
when
dry.
Do you ever wonder where Ron Jeremy's cock went when he went to prison?
No, you're not.
Oh, Jesus God. I need ketchup on that because that bun looks quite dry.
Looks like
Oh yeah.
It looks like a what?
a rollover.
Yeah,
Sausage,
it just like one of them, doesn't it?
Yes,
The yellow packaging.
yeah.
It always gets wrinkled as you get older.
That means
Whether
it's
you want to-
processed. It's not
Oh,
proper.
It just
Oh,
he died in
no
the cook's
thanks.
treat.
Well, I'll tell
shriveled
you-
cock from the 1700s, says Julie.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you now. Obviously, I'm not going to be one that stands there and takes the fucking looks of somebody trying to get the mouth around that thing.
Joe
Not
would.
for me. Needs a diagram to take the wrinkles out, says Jim. Who's playing that? Is that you, Tony?
Yes, Marshall.
Oh, that chef in it. From South
Yeah.
Park.
Oh,
Chip up
yeah.
his
Chocolate salty balls.
Right, next one.
Salty balls.
Here's your next one.
Mason sticks them in his mouth and sucks them.
Well, Well, that hot dog is so old. It's probably Jimmy Savile's chasing after Mason.
Here's your next one.
Probably Gary Glitter.
Oh my God!
Right.
That is
Now
Gary Glitter.
see the inside of Katie Price.
It's a steak and gravy pie at Troon FC for $3.50. Yes, I definitely have that.
Yes, I'd have it for $3.50.
It's like
go on then.
Looks a bit like a steak bake from Greg's. I would say so. Yeah,
Aye.
definitely, absolutely, I'd have that.
Probably is.
Anyone else? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I'll give it a gun.
Did they dig it up in the Roman settlement in Leicestershire? Says Wacky. That was supposed to be Viagra to Craig did me dirty. Also met with Bonnie Blue. Oh, steak pie. Yes, that was that. Next one.
Oh, yes.
Got a bomber box at Aver FC. It's only 10 quid for that.
Yes. Yeah, go on then.
I wouldn't.
Give what you get.
Burger, chips, bit some chicken. Yeah, go on then. Absolutely.
Is that burger charcoal chicken?
If the chicken's not spicy,
no, that's southern fried, isn't it?
It'd be like probably, yeah, I would say so.
Yeah,
So,
they're just they're just with wings on the side.
I love spicy sauce, but have you drink with it.
Why is there tomato next to chicken?
I think that's yes, that looks decent. Me and my family would share that, says Philip. Yeah, I think we all agree yes on that one.
No.
No.
I
No.
Well, bloody hell, Chivers, I'm surprised.
It's a heart attack sandwich meal, that.
It looks rank.
That's all right. I've got the hot meds to cover it, so.
Oh. Right, next one.
What the fuck?
Is that
a kebab.
Right,
Really?
we've got 2 lamb gyros with chips at the Platyford Patriot. That's in Australia. But all of that is only £6.20.
Yeah.
Yes.
£6.20.
Kebab.
£6.20 for Katie Price's piss flaps.
Is that some Prozzy's fanny and chips?
Yeah, that without
Dave's just got a sale on.
She asked me about by the sounds of it, mate.
This is probably plastic.
Anyone else here? They've all said yes to that because that's the thing. That's a yes for me. For that
Not
one.
for me.
Yes.
No, not for me.
Okay. Next one. What they
It's
done
funny
with
because
this?
Chippers was quiet last week when Madonna was on.
It wasn't
You know what he was
Madonna.
doing? 5 finger shuffle in the toilet.
It wasn't Madonna. It was Katie Price with Harvey and bloody Ronaldinho, man.
Here's your next one. What have they done with that?
Oh my dear.
God, honestly.
That served at Spennymoor Town and they're charging £4, but
Oh, that's even worse. Than you.
That's honestly, Peter. That I think that's.
I mean,
worth
you
it.
haven't even melted the
That's
cheese
a
properly either.
disgrace.
Some fuckers even took a bite at the burger.
Yeah. That's been the
Try,
most.
let's try before you buy.
I'd give that over £6. 620. No, how much? That's 620. No, £4 for that, but no, definitely not.
No. Rubber cheese.
I wouldn't buy that for a dollar.
Andy Burnham budget burger. Fuck off. That's pitiful. That is. Yeah. Next
Looks
one.
like something you'd feed to an Oompa Loompa.
Oh, is the next one?
Luella Murphy.
No, you don't do full meals at a game.
Oh, fuck off. That's healthy.
Is that in Japan?
Fuck healthy.
Right. This is a salmon bento box at the Albriex. It was when Albriex Niigata were versus the Young Lions at the time.
Obviously, that's Japanese or
Oh, no.
something. Obviously, but you
no,
don't
'cause in
eat that in a
dollars.
fucking football match. You don't eat that in
Oh,
a
no.
football match. Nah.
Albriex is in. Oh, it is in Japan. Yes.
No.
I thought by the way you were struggling to say the name, yeah, it sounded like. Plus, you obviously you said sushi and all that, like fish and rice and shit. So that's all them lot eat.
Why the fuck is that watermelon next to rice?
You've got to have dessert after, haven't you?
Yeah.
Salmon
hell,
looks overcooked. That means it'll be too dry. That
You got to have your 5 a day, haven't you?
I'm
Go and ask the Japs, Joe.
5 wanks a day, yeah.
Weatherspoons gave me one like this week was £9, says Trev. Wow.
£9.
Biggest one the cheese is wrong. The salmon bed no box, no thanks. That's full of meat. No to that. You don't have that at a football match. Sorry, says Philip. Right, the next 2 ones on what Mason sent me.
Oh,
Two
on Mason.
Picks, isn't it?
No.
I don't want to
Well, Mason, take it away with this one.
Make sure they're the right pictures.
I was just going to say, I didn't want to say anything that he's had sex with.
Well, I think, yeah. Look at the centre of that cheese.
Yeah.
Go on, Mason. Take it away with that one.
Is that a hair on there? Is that a pubic hair?
It's one of Mason's ginger pubes.
Mason, was it that time of the moment for you?
No, fuck off.
Go on, where was that then, Mason?
It was at Heaven Town not Tuesday gone, Tuesday after.
And how much?
Gates played it. Look, 2 minutes. Wait.
A few
Fiver.
hours later.
Fiver, yeah. Fiver.
Yeah.
That burger does look a bit dry.
Does.
Yes, yeah. Yes, for me, I'll have
Yeah,
that.
go on then.
That's after
Yeah, I'd have it for a fiver.
That burger looks as dry as a nun's crutch.
That's after Mason shagged it.
Chabad, fuck off.
And he still couldn't moisten it.
Mason, did you wank off a stamp?
No. If cheese yesterday out the Mason's put. Oh god, burger looks all right.
Even his jizzes went on strike.
Mason.
So good says Bill Pig Mason. Tony, take note.
Mason, what have I tell you about wanking off with sandpaper? Does that to you?
But who would have that? Because I'd say yes to that.
Yes, I'd have it. Even though it's about as moist as Mother Teresa, like, but I'd still eat it.
Nah.
It's about as moist as a fart in the wind.
I wonder if she ever got
Right, speak to Mason because his was fucking moist.
Put in the back end. Right.
Mason didn't even put his special wanking garlic mayo over the fucking chip.
Yeah.
His secret sauce.
Right. Who said yes? Who said no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Go on then. Right, another one of Mason's.
What the hell?
Whoa, I hope that's steak pie.
Chips and gravy.
Mince pie, chips and gravy. Mince pie, chips and gravy at the Seals game. We had
Mince
on
pie.
Tuesday, and I think it was $5.50.
Mason,
No, yeah, £5.50. It was £5.9. You said.
Oh, it was.
Mason, did you nearly miss the gravy like because half it's on the side? I don't know how you could miss.
I think I would have that as well. Yes.
Yeah, I'd have it.
He's having the sloppy seconds.
That wasn't off me. That was off the young blondie, but blondie behind the counter actually.
Bollocks to that. You was using your tongue on that, wasn't you?
I know what it is, Mason. You just wanted the sloppy seconds.
Oh,
Mason just said you want a bit of my pie.
£5 reasonable price.
Mason, what did you think? I was going to say, did you come all over it before she gave it?
Oh,
what he'd done, he got it, put it down, bent over,
yes,
shat on it, and then
but
got a
it's
drip
more
on the side.
Oh god.
Mason just went to the counter, went Kevin Keegan pie, and they said the only pie we've got is mint.
Right, yes, yes, go on, I'll have that. Yes.
Nah,
right, next one.
Not for me.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Chicken tenders, waffle fries, hot sauce, and ranch at Oldham for $7.50.
No.
Nah, not for me.
At least we've all found out where Mason's put his jizz.
Even me missus would have that, says Jim.
That's Katie Price when she's got worms and she's dragging herself along the floor.
Oh no!
So that's every day.
Yeah.
Nah.
I wonder where the wings ended up.
Jay, you did a very good impression of train. You did a very good impression of train tracks.
Lewis. Where's Lewis?
Choo-choo.
Where's Lewis?
Train tracks? What the fuck?
Dave, is that the new Royal Mail, is it? Snail mail.
Oh, thanks. Yes. Oh, Jim and I get rid of the pickles and I give that a try. Bloody hell, Jay. Oh, my God.
Pickles, I thought it was gonorrhea.
Ugh.
I thought it was a
When he
genital
said
wall.
what Jay said and then what fucking Dave said. Oh, my God.
I need to start wearing my specs.
No
I
to
think
that
you
mess
should,
here on
mate.
the floor. But got 600. Right,
Oh,
next
no, I
one.
Oh my God.
For fuck's sake,
Oh,
Mason,
dear.
we've already had 2 picks of you.
That chocolate
Fuck
pickle.
off, man.
That saved it Morecambe for £4.
That not
Fuck off.
4 fucking quid.
Oh, that deserves a Billy.
That
That's
looks like
smaller.
something that's just been cut off a mummified Egyptian.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. £4 for a life-size Mason.
No, that's definitely
It's
not.
Kevin's penis.
No, that's what it is. It's Mr. Hanky.
And he's too.
It's Mr. Caitlin Soft.
Going from here, it's more for the bun.
I
Oh,
wouldn't say
little
soft, I'd say
Sinclair
more like crispy.
chipolata, cocktail sausage, no way. And Morecambe sausage is a hate crime. That's a definite no for that. Oh, we're giving that a Billy.
Yes.
I think so.
Yep.
Sinclair mid-February edition. Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay, next one.
Well, Pete's definitely saying yes to that because it's got fucking mushy peas on it.
Pie, my mash, mushy peas and gravy at Stockport County for £6. Yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure on the gravy though.
Oh yeah, you got to have gravy with that. You got to.
Yeah, you got to dip,
Yeah,
you could
I
dip your
agree,
mash in.
Dave.
Just
Yes, you have.
Just get rid of the mushy peas and then, yeah, I'll have it.
Just dip your dick in it.
Why do you not like mushy peas?
No, no, just no.
Have you tried mushy peas?
Yes, just no. You don't have mushy peas. It just looks like it's already been chewed and spat out.
By mushy peas, no thanks, says Philip. Oh, I'm definitely say yes to that.
Yeah, I'll say yes.
Hopefully the box holds that all of that wet. It'll get messy. Yeah, good point. Right, next one. 2 left.
FIFA won't be happy.
That's a knob.
Sausage roll,
Definitely
chips
a
and
knob,
gravy at Matlock Town for £3.
That's a bad deal. Though,
Yes.
Yeah, go
I like
on.
that.
Yeah.
Do you get them with Ann Summers?
Mash looks lumpy. No to that.
Aye, they come in white and brown.
Aye to the poor £6 ball. Let's order 50 for the
prizes.
Yes or no?
The chap's nice. The chap's nice.
I don't think that's bad for £3.
No,
Yeah, I like that.
that just looks too dangerous to me, Peter.
That means
Wait,
you
what?
would love it, Dave, but you can't have it.
Fuck off! No, I won't. I would not have that, mate.
Oh,
That
fair
fucking
enough.
whatever it is that a sausage or a fucking sausage roll?
It's a sausage roll.
That's even worse.
He's only scared if someone bites the other end and it spits in his eye.
I don't agree with the sausage roll. 50 bars,
Chap's eye
Stuart.
under the skin.
Sausage roll, yes, I'd have that, but with tomato sauce instead of gravy. Okay, then.
It looks like it's been circumcised as well.
That's why.
That's a
Dangerous.
chap's eye underneath the skin.
Right, last one.
Oh God!
Is that an ice cream sandwich?
No, it's a Jaffa cake donut at
Yes.
That
Ion
ain't no
Newcastle.
fucking Jaffa cake.
It's $2.20. It's a team in Greece.
That's
Why
not
yes.
right.
Have you got-
That's not bad for $2.20.
Yeah, go on
I
then.
love that.
No.
Quite a lot
Why-
of chocolate.
Why has it got
Yeah.
fucking gravy on it?
It's not
Chocolate
gravy, it's
sauce,
chocolate.
It's chocolate.
Where'd you get gravy there from, Dave?
It's
It looks like fucking gravy.
It's just
Gravy's
pleased
that
it's
thick,
not-
Jesus Christ. Since when's
It's
gravy
just
that
pleased
shiny?
it's not warm apple pie.
Oh,
You know what I mean? American
Oh.
pie.
oh
Remember
yeah.
that's
I
a
know
warm
that,
apple
yeah.
pie.
I think Liz also what you meant. Isak roll chips. No. Yes, I definitely.
American Pie's on E4 now.
It's funny, isn't it?
Uh,
When he comes in, he catches them with the warm apple pie. And he says, "Oh, Ben, I'll tell your mother about
Who
that."
say yes to that? Because that's a definite yes for
Yes.
that one.
Yeah, I'd have that.
Yes.
I'm just going to get a drink.
Okay, right. Last part of the show, because we're going to get into some Newcastle transfer news. Right,
Left.
right, yeah. Oof,
Up.
right.
Down.
Right, here we Okay.
Central.
God.
In, out. Shake it all about.
Lads, I'll just spit the toilet.
No worries.
Fuck's sake, don't do it, Chippers, and take us with you.
Chippers would rub one brown sauce on that. OCD with fingers in those chocolates. No worries there, Will. Hopefully, might see it. Catch you there tomorrow, Will. Hopefully, I might catch you there.
Catch you later, Will.
Right then, let's get some Newcastle transfer news before we get onto the news.
I just want to say,
go on then, Tony.
Is obviously I put it in the group chat as well. Now, I'll be just interested to get people's feelings on this as well. So, probably a lot of people may know the guy, or they may not know of the guy. But anyway, it's a guy called Dan Bell who does vlogging on YouTube.
He's a man. Does mostly.
He said he's got no regrets tomorrow that he's going to watch Northallerton instead of Gateshead, because he says no friendly in the history of football has £25 been justifiable. Now, I can see where he's coming from there, because yes, Gateshead are playing Newcastle United, but what if it's just an under 21s for send there?
I think we'll play first team as there. I think
still £25 in non.
I know it is quite pricey for a friendly, but
and yet Southend it's on National League and they only charge £15 against West Ham.
No, I can understand.
The fact is, Tony, for the Gateshead South Shields game on Tuesday night, they're charging £15.
But Tony, as far as the obviously the like non-league sides, what they generally do is if they get big teams there, like for example, this case it's going to be us, right? The gate proceeds will remain with the club. So basically, in this case, all gate proceeds are going to be for Gated.
It's not the game's not even sold out either.
No, I don't think it'll be a
£25 ticket.
Well, a lot of people are going to have problems getting there purely because of the actual roadworks that are going on the 167.
I heard something about that.
Dave, don't get me started on that flyover, please, because I've done my absolute head.
That's what I'm saying. The roadworks, the fucking travelling is going to be a cunt from everybody over this side of the water.
All I'm saying is, I just think the guy's got a point, though. He's got a point. I mean, £25, it is a lot of money for a friendly.
Yeah,
I mean.
Yeah, it could have been a bit cheaper, obviously, Tony. I will agree with you there.
You want to get
hold on. I was just going to say, it looks like we've got a Chelsea fan in the chat. Lads, how much would you sell us Bruno instead of them Woolwich Prats?
How about
200 million?
There you go. It's a rip-off for £25. Our internationals won't be there.
Yeah.
Right.
See, that's what I answered that. Sorry, that's what I answered that. How about fuck off?
I was going to
proper nightmare, frustrated with the long traffic. Yeah,
I was going to mention something here quickly. The reason why Gated have put it for £25. If you look at it for perspective, I know the reasons why.
Go on then.
Because you've got the players' wages, you've got pay for the stewarding. But the biggest thing in the role, they've got to pay the Gated council rent, because they have to pay a certain amount of rent for it to play Gate Stadium.
Good, he won't go to a small club like Chelsea, says Lee. Right, and let's get to some Newcastle transfer news. Right, we'll discuss on this first before we get into the new signing and the new away kit, obviously, as well. Right, obviously, it looks like we're going to miss out on another player. But you know what? I am glad we have walked away from this player.
Trafford.
You've just said it there, Dave. James Trafford. Because I am glad, because 50 million for a cup keeper. I'm sorry. Nope. Do I think he's that great? Nope. So I'm glad we are walking away. Right.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, Peter. I've actually heard today that Leeds. Obviously, Leeds won him, right? But have you heard the fee that's been banded around? 35 million.
Nah, I wouldn't pay that much.
So how come Leeds, if they get him, how come they're going to only pay 35 and City want fucking 50 off us?
From what I've heard,
the only thing is, I think City have I'm sure they're putting in like another buyback code for him.
Right.
That's why we pulled out, because we didn't want to have buyback clause in it.
Nope.
So basically, what it is
exactly, Tony.
If he goes to Leeds and he has a cracking time at Leeds and he's like on fire for them, then City will think, right, we'll buy him back and then we'll get rid of Donnarumma because we've got Trafford has already made number one. That's what they're doing it for.
Yeah.
But you see, the thing is, right, now he has another question, right, for everybody. Why is our club so bad at transfer deals, selling players? Now, I'll tell you why. We sold Gordon, we sold Tonali, we sold Elliot Anderson. Not one of them have a sell-on clause in their contracts. Now, we have missed out here big time, because if we'd put a sell-on clause in Elliot Anderson's contract, we would have got some of that 116 million quid that Man City are paying for him. If Barcelona ever sell Gordon, we could have had a sell-on clause there. Like Everton did with us when they sold him, they had a sell-on clause. That's how Everton made a bit of money. If Tonali left Spurs, we could have had money from that. Why are our owners in our club so inept when it comes to transfers? Why do they not put these clauses in? Why do every other club do it, but we don't?
Good point, Tony.
Is that Chelsea fan on glue saying that we couldn't attract Hullet when Hullet was actually our manager?
Well, true. But you know what? Because me, G, you, Tony, I'm not sure about you, Chippers, I'm glad we have walked away from James Trafford.
Yes.
Tony, I know, right, because I said, I don't think he's that great. Even you said it as well, Tony. You don't think he is that great.
Well, I've never rated him. And I've said this before, and people have shot me down on Twitter having a go at me. Well, why do you not rate him? He's a cracking goalkeeper. And I said, I'll tell you why he's a crap goalkeeper. Because in the Premier League, he can't hack it. I mean, he went down with Burnley. Okay, fair enough. You could say Burnley had a crap defence as well. But he went down with Burnley. Yes, okay, mate, he kept 29 clean sheets in the Championship. But that's a totally different league to the Premier League. When he come back up with Burnley and Man City bought him, the first 3 games he was absolutely dross, and that's why they had to go out and get Donnarumma in, because the new Trafford couldn't cut it. Now, yes, he's played well in the cup games, but what you got to remember is with a cup game is that is a one-off game, because if you lose that game, you're out the cup, simple as. So it's a knockout game. So you've got to be your best in a game like that.
Yeah.
But all our fans were like, "Oh, but he's great. Look at the games he had against us." Yes, because it's a one-off game. He's got to be his best in them games, because if not, they go out. And I mean, the perfect thing to see how good Trafford was would have been last Saturday. But he didn't even get a look in with Thomas Tuchel because Dean Henderson went ahead of him. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
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 And Dean Henderson, I thought, played well in goal for England last week. Even though he conceded 4 goals, but he did pull off some good saves because, pulled one off, I think, against Mbappe and Turkey. And I tell you what, if not, they could have been goals and could have been a totally different game. But yeah, if even Thomas Tuchel thought Trafford was that good, why didn't he give him a chance?
Jay.
That Chelsea fans are pleb.
Well, quickly, we did actually insert a sell-on feed with on Gordon. I just looked it up.
Oh, we have.
As part of his transfer from Newcastle to Barcelona, Anthony Gordon, Newcastle's management also inserted a future sell-on percentage fee tied to any potential profit if Barcelona sell.
Okay, then we've done that. But James Trafford, I'm glad we've walked away.
I mean, I will most likely piss off quite a few, but how I look at it, everyone's boasting about him because he kept a lot of clean sheets in the Championship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's basically my
Championship. He took Burnley down. He was conceding for fun. He took Burnley down. He gets all these clean sheets in the Championship. Comes up, still starts conceding. So he is only a Championship goalkeeper.
I think he is okay. He would need work for Premier League, but I wouldn't have him as a number one.
I agree.
That's my honest thoughts. He would need work with a manager that's going to basically bring him on and evolve him more. That takes time, and in the meantime, you can't have a keeper like that as a number one.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
Dave, you can understand why we're walking away from it as well.
Oh, well, it's basically because the inflated fucking price for a start off as well. That's my main problem.
Jim's just said, do you really want Pope next season, though? Don't want the
No.
lad from Brighton and the other keepers to sniff around the other Japanese keeper. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. There's still other keepers abroad. You've got
Robin Risa.
Risa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chevalier.
Restes.
Restes. I'd go get one of them.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Trubin from Benfica would be decent as well.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Eddie Howe's come out and said that he thinks Pope is going to be number one next season. Okay, right.
Well, he's still got his number one shirt of court
at the moment. Yes.
Stato put in the kit numbers.
But okay. However, because Eddie Howe, I don't think has bought these players. It wouldn't surprise me if we go in for another goalkeeper, for a new goalkeeper still. So we get him, we get the new goalkeeper, number one, right. We've got the new goalkeeper, right. We can get offers listened to Pope for Nick Pope.
Well, I would.
There's rumours that we're after Diego as well.
He was supposed to be going to, I think Ipswich, to go back down home. That's what
That'd be a good move. I think that would be a good move for Nick Pope, right?
Ipswich have pulled out of that move.
Oh, yeah. I wonder why it went quiet.
They've got another keeper from somewhere else that pulled out.
All right.
Well,
they didn't think he was valuable.
We could still get Pope moved on, maybe, but if we
get never know, might be interested.
Because, as I said, because Eddie Howe hasn't bought these players, because he loves his Premier League proven players, I think we'll still get a new goalkeeper. I really do.
Hopefully.
Well, Peter, the age of the players that we've actually bought up to now, right? That should say it all straight away, because as you know, most of all the players that were bought have all been under 20. All the players that were bought up to now, they've all been under 20 years of old.
Aye.
So I definitely think it's definitely upstairs that's actually getting these players. Taking
it is. Yeah.
Out of Eddie.
Jim thinks, I think he'll beat in your ways next year, Tony. The best keeper in the world would have gone down with Burnley with that defence. But he's on about Trafford. But when Trafford went to Man City, he was dropping clangers.
Yep.
What did Man City do? Go and address it. Donnarumma, you're coming in. You're the main keeper for the Premier League games and the Champions League games. Trafford, you're now a cup goalkeeper.
Well, that just says something about our. I was going to say that just says something about our cup teams that we couldn't score against them, doesn't it?
Didn't take our chances.
That's the problem. We didn't take our chances in that game. That's why we couldn't get past Trafford. We did score past them in the 3-1 defeat, but that's the problem. That's why I don't think Trafford is Premier League quality just yet.
No, not yet. Another couple of years, maybe.
Yeah, I'm about to say he can't become Premier League quality, but I just don't think he is that now. Because the fact is, if he goes to Leeds, if he stops dropping clangers with them, people like myself, you, Tony, Jay, will say, right, we've dodged a bullet there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, even I'll say that. Definitely.
Yeah, fair point, Dave. Yeah.
See, so right. So we've signed this Bamber, okay? Now, if you go back to David Ornstein's post that he put out last week, when he said we bid £46 million for Lucas Bergvall from Tottenham, and Tottenham rejected it. Now, when you go on Twitter, you can either just repost or you can quote repost. So somebody quoted repost, and this was on last Friday. And,
I think I've seen this.
And what it is that this person quoted this post on David Ornstein and said, Paul Mitchell would never sign Bergvall. He would go to Monaco and get Elijah Bamba, who we have actually signed now. And that was a week ago this person said that. And the thing is,
watch us back.
So I just think, right? Now, this is my thought.
Nice watcher.
Do you think Ross Wilson or the clubs had any sort of communication with Paul Mitchell on Bamba, because it's funny how somebody quoted that last week and we've signed him. Do you think they may have asked him and said, what about Bamba? If you remember last year before Paul Mitchell left, what the right winger he didn't want Elanga. He wanted to bring in Akliush from Monaco. And Eddie Howe said no, because he's Premier League proven. And that's why that ended up being Paul Mitchell walking out. And a lot of our fans, and I'm sorry, but a lot of them are awful about Paul Mitchell because they're all saying, oh, well, we got rid of him because he didn't get on with Eddie Howe, and he was the main man. He was the one who was causing all the friction with Eddie. And I'm like, hang on a minute. No, he's not. He's a world-class sporting director that we've actually lost through our fingertips because all he said to Eddie Howe was the transfer policy at Newcastle wasn't fit for purpose and he wanted to try and change it. But Eddie Howe told him, no, you do not do that. So it was never going to work. It was Paul Mitchell who broke the down.
Ross Wilson has changed it this time and Eddie's had.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, Pete, just hold on about him because I'll tell you now, go and ask Rangers fans what they think of Ross Wilson. They absolutely hate him, Pete. They hate him to the hills. They said he's horrible.
Apparently
and
Tony,
even Forest fans hate him.
Apparently, Tony, according to Matty at TMC, apparently this Bamba deal we've been working on it for about a month, apparently, because we went in for that player that eventually went to Villa, right? Manzambi, we went in for him first, right? Now, I think the club knew Villa were always in the background, right? So basically, it was going to be one or the other. So basically, they've ended up going for Bamba instead.
Well,
at least that's what Matty reckons, anyway.
Well, then answer me this. Then how comes that we can make Stur and Bamba news that's not even been broke or leaked or anything, yet we can constantly keep leaking other targets and they keep going to other clubs? Why can't we just remain silent for all the other targets and then go out
let's try and do that,
leaking it out?
Well, what I'm saying, obviously we did do on obviously it has been on obviously with Bamba, because even Keith Downey didn't know about him.
Yeah.
And that says something. So they've managed to keep the Bamba deal totally quiet from everybody. Nobody knew about it until he was already on his way here, which is good.
A lot of it boils down to agents as well. I think agents do a lot of leaking to the press.
They do, yes, they do.
Jim said he's on about James Trafford. Yeah, how many league games did he get? He won the cups again. He was obviously better than everyone else. Cupkeeper. Who knows? I can see where you come from, Jim, but because Trafford was dropping clangers, which is why Man City addressed it. But Man City have always done that. They'll always change keepers in the Carabao Cups and the FA Cup games. Whereas, like, previously,
Man City did guarantee him the number one spot, but then as soon as he started leaking in goals, they went out and got another keeper.
They did.
Which unsettled him.
So that's why he's a decent cup keeper, possibly, but when it's Premier League games, not really.
Yeah. I think he can be a good goalkeeper in the future, but I don't want him as number one right now.
I think we'll see improved Wiss and Elanga this coming season.
I hope so.
I was kind of saying.
The thing is, right? This is what I read up on this, and it's actually quite. And when you think about it, it probably does ring true. Now, when we've been linked with this man Zambi, and we agreed everything with Freiburg supposedly and everything, and the player was happy. Villa come in, and he goes, "I'm going to Villa instead." But what I've seen in that, and I think it's quite a good thing from reporters as well, is the agents look at the clubs that are coming in for these players. So, like, we went in for a Manzambi, say, and so the agents would look at who our manager is, and they would have said to Manzambi, Eddie Howe. Now, they say people around Europe go, "Who is Eddie Howe?" because they don't know who he is. And they'll say, or what's he done for his career? And then they look and go, oh, okay, so he was manager at Bournemouth. Then he was at Burnley for a year. Then he went back to Bournemouth, took them to the Premier League. Then they got relegated after 5 seasons. He got the sack. He's at Newcastle. He's won a trophy. He's had a couple of European places. And that's about it. Now, when Villa come knocking and they say, oh, the manager's Unai Emery, the player all of a sudden thinks, Unai Emery, oh yeah, big name. I know him very well. He's been at Arsenal. He's been all over in Spain. He's won numerous Europa Leagues wherever he's been. He's the one I want to sign for.
Yeah.
Do you not get that? Because I get that impression. And that's what a reporter came out with. And I thought, you know what? He's actually quite right there, because people probably do. These players probably do look and think, who is Eddie Howe? What has he done? And when you see what Eddie Howe's done, you think, well, do you know what? If you had the choice to play for Eddie Howe, or say, let's say Pep Guardiola, who would you rather play for? You'd rather go for Pep Guardiola over Eddie Howe every day, wouldn't you? So that's the problem here.
Well, Tony, I think we were actually used in that deal, because if you remember, I don't know if you've actually seen the clip I'm talking about from the Europa League final.
Oh, yes, Villa, I saw that, yes.
Villa and Freiburg, right? And you saw Martinez talking to Manzambi, and you saw him blatantly ask him, are you coming to Villa? Now, when if you look closer, you can't see an acknowledgement from Manzambi, right? And I can see that give me the opinion that we were actually fucking used to basically draw Villa in quickly to get the deal done quicker. So I think he was always going to go to Villa. I honestly do. And I think, and that is why we have bought Bamba for, because we didn't think we were going to get Manzambi.
Good point.
But do you not think half these players that are leaving, like Sir Gordon and that, and obviously Bruno's like, we don't know if he's going to go or not. Do you think a lot? And Tonali's obviously left. Do you not think a lot of these players are leaving now because they're looking and thinking, well, hang on, why hasn't Eddie Howe been replaced? Have they lost a lot of faith with Eddie Howe? Because, no disrespect, I still see this now. After we lost to Sunderland in March at home, we had 7 games left. We had a 3-week international break. Eddie Howe should have been shown the door. He should have been shown the door. You could have gone someone like Terzic and said, look, there's 7 games for you. Let's see what you've got. See where you can get us to finish. Because we were still in with a shout of Europe at that time. But then Hopkinson, who I think is an absolute clown, and I'll still see he is a clown because I don't trust that guy one bit. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He's a businessman.
He turned around and he said, and people think because he's been at Real Madrid, oh, he's all this. No, he's not. And the thing is, he turned around and he went, oh, well, we're backing Eddie Howe to have a strong finish to the end of the season. So we end up with 17 defeats and then 14th place. And that's acceptable. You know, and then even then you think at the end of the season they'll probably say, oh, well, thank you, Eddie. Thanks for everything you've done, but we need to move on to the next level manager. But no, we've kept him on. And we are going to struggle next season. And I can see it happening. Liverpool, first game at home, probably couldn't be tougher than we asked for. The only thing is they've got a new manager. So, but again, it depends what Areola does.
Also, he's also got no European experience, Tony, either.
No.
And out of those 7 games that we were said to have a strong finish in, we only turned up for one of those games against Brighton only because the owners were in town.
Yeah. And have you noticed it always seems to be when Eddie Howe's under the cosh, he always seems to come up and they always seem to win the game.
No, I think he panics too much still. I honestly do. But
does anybody think by the first international break that Eddie Howe could still be gone?
Yes,
I hope so.
I'm giving him those 5. I'm giving him those 5 first games before the international break, and then I'm saying we're losing every single game apart from our.
Well, Jim says I think Eddie lost the dressing room before Christmas. Players didn't take kindly to the being looked out of position and made to look stupid.
Well,
He lost the dressing room the minute he called Bruno a liar.
I was just about to say that. I think, obviously, if there's any truth to Bruno leaving, I think it's purely because Eddie actually called Bruno out when Bruno was honest after that Sunderland game, calling it a mess, right? And that's when I think he lost the dressing room, and that's why I think it's also caused the indecision with Bruno whether he stays or goes.
It's when he called Eddie Howe, when Eddie Howe called him a liar, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. You don't do that. You don't do that.
Good point. Manzabi told Martin as he was joining Villa at the end of the RGV Swiss game.
Yeah.
Looks like Pirlo's going to be the next boss for the next 4 years because apparently Pep Guardiola's turned the job down. Would you believe it? Because he wants I think he wants a bit of time out of football.
Aye. He did that after he left Barcelona.
Why would... If you look at Votamada as well, he was scoring goals like the start of last season, which was fine, right? But then he then decides to drop him because he's going to score in one game, and then he decides, I'll play him in midfield. Well, why? When he was scoring goals?
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Well,
just on the last two, what do we think of the Bamba signing? Do you think he'll do it?
Hopefully.
I don't know. I love his name, to be fair, like...
If he's been technically be named the next Patrick Vieira, then I'm out for it, mate.
People are comparing him to Pogba as well.
He's got the potential to be that.
Well, if they're comparing him to Pogba, then you can expect an 8-month ban out of him.
Oh.
Hopefully not. Right.
His name's meant like Bamba. It's like the Flintstones, Bamba. Bam Bam.
Right. The last one before we wrap up, the new away kit. It's fucking lush. Go on, let's see it.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes,
That's brilliant. There you go.
Nice one, Archer.
I love it. It's better than the crappy home kit we've got. This season. It really is.
Then few more.
85 quid that cost us.
There you go.
Few more weeks, then the third kit will be out.
Turn up now. Brilliant show so much as always. Cheers, Trev. Really appreciate that. Right then, so we're going to wrap up there, and what we're going to do next, because we've got a pre-season game tomorrow against Gateshead, we'll get score predictions.
Which I'm going to.
Truly love our away kit. One game we had our winger going as striker, our striker Wallamada in midfield, and J7 on the wing. Yeah, I remember that. That was Everton at home. Yes, that was Everton at home. Right then, let's go. Score predictions for tomorrow's pre-season game against Gateshead. Lawrence.
3-0 Newcastle.
Archer.
I'll go on 3-1 Newcastle. Give Gates a goal, so 3-1 the tune.
Joe.
4-1 the tune.
Mason.
I've actually, luckily for me, I've seen Gates play this so far this preseason. I think they have been poor, and I'm going to go 4-1 Gates. Not 4-1. I'm going to get shit because I do go and watch Gated, but I'm going to go 4-1 Newcastle.
Okay, Jay.
5-1 too.
Oh, Chippers.
I think 4-1 as well, Newcastle.
Tony.
3-0 Newcastle.
So all predicting wins. I think we should win that. Will we see any of the new players play? Maybe the likes of Toure, maybe? Or not?
I'll play at some stage, so you might as well play them.
I want to see Zhao in goal.
Yes, I do as well.
If he plays Gillespie in goal, my fucking Lord Gates will be on the wing.
We'll play all the new signings. We'll play all the youngsters throughout pre-season, and then as soon as the season starts, they'll all go
Hey,
missing.
Kid Jonathan, hope you're both well. Excellent players manager. Expect a few rough challenges.
Barnes still wants a Villa move. Harvey Barnes.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with that.
And Peter, mine's 4-1 as well.
Right.
Oh, I forgot to ask you. Do you have 4-1?
Don't worry about the one in the middle.
Thank you so much for the amazing memories if you dearly missed.
That's
Don't
another
forget.
thought.
Please don't forget the thumbs up. Cheers, Wacky. Well, who's down at Gates tomorrow? Because I'm there tomorrow.
Hey.
Same.
You're there tomorrow, Archer.
Yes, I've got a free ticket.
Jammy,
but I'm gonna be at the Gates at end.
Oh, you're on the Gates then. I'm in the Newcastle. I'm in the South Stand.
Oh, it's going to be a punch up.
Davey, you're not there tomorrow?
I'm not sure. I might be.
Well,
tickets available.
I think there's still tickets left.
Yeah, I'm not there tomorrow, but I can tell you, anyone who is there, you're not going to get the one that you had a few years ago at that game.
There you go. Oh, hopefully not. Hey, well, then, guys, any news on Bruno? Well, we'll see what's happening, but it's not going to go away. That
I'm off
story.
to a game tomorrow as well.
Where are you off to tomorrow, Tony?
So the season in the Thurlow Non-League starts tomorrow. The new season starts. So I'm off to watch Cornard United versus Downham Town. Downham, who got relegated from Step 4 last season. After that first season in there, they come straight back down. Cornard just escaped relegation to Step 6 by 2 points. So they've made some new signings, and they've got a new director of football who I know the guy he came from Sudbury.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm off there tomorrow. The last time I went to Cornard was when Kings Park Rangers played there, and they've gone out of business now as well. So, because the main investor went, but we know who the main investor is, but I'm not going to see it live on.
Right.
Paddy Mason saw you.
I'll tell you it's backstage.
Yes,
All
did.
right, no worries.
Yes, most certainly did, Jonathan.
Hey, well, then, guys, thank you again for tonight. Smash that thumbs up if you enjoyed the show tonight. Hit the subscribe button if you're brand new to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed, we enjoy what we bring out for you. Helps the channel grow. Thank you to everyone that's helped us get us to 2,600 subscribers. Really appreciate that as well. Thank you for your continued support. Hit the bell. Let you know as well whenever we're live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. So hit that bell to make sure all up to date with everything. You do not want to miss at all. If you want to give a donation, or if you want to become a member, it's only 99p. Thank you, Ian, for your £2 super chat for tonight as well. Really, really appreciate that as well. So there you go. Well, then, guys, thank you again for tonight. And so far, the next schedule live show will be the crazy show again so far. But if you think of anything to do before that, you will be notified as always. So there you go. See you next time. Being everyone you as well. Well, then, guys, thank you again for tuning in for tonight. See you later, guys. Take care. All Howie the lads. And Dan's just now become a member for 6 months. Cheers, Dan. Really appreciate that. Well, then, guys, thank you again for tonight. Have a good one, guys. See you all later. Take care. Howie the lads. And once again, rest in peace, Kevin Keegan. King Kev. Thank you for what you've done for this football club. You will always be a legend. You will be missed so much. There you go. See you later, guys. Take care. And good night.
Moist.